So welcome everyone. Today we embark on a vital discussion about proper material manual handling with a framework of ergonomics. So this topic holds immense significance for industries that rely on physical labor and manual processes. So what is manual material handling, or MMH? So MMH, or manual material handling, refers to tasks involving the manual lifting, carrying, pushing, pulling, and positioning of loads. These activities are integral to many workplaces but can expose workers to physical risk such as awkward postures, repetitive motion, and forceful exertions. When improperly managed, these factors contribute to musculoskeletal disorders, or MSDS, which account for a substantial portion of workplace injuries each year. Proper lifting techniques. So first, the incorrect lifting technique, the left image. So as you can see in the image above, so bending at the waist to lift an object can lead to strain on the lower back, increasing the risk of injury. So ato man nakita sa picture, no? So incorrect lifting technique ni siya. So the correct proper lifting technique is the right image. As you can see is kanon na siya green nga circular, no? Bending the knees and keeping the back straight while lifting helps distribute weight evenly and reduce the risk of back injury. So manual handling also involves any transporting or supporting of a load by one or more employees, or moving a load which by reason of its characteristics or unfavorable ergonomic conditions involve risk, particularly of back injury to employees. So more than ano, so if the employees have an so itong talang is not proper manual handling of that materials, so there is a possibility nga naagod sila may involved risk, particular silang back injury. So it could cause loss. So if maunsa, if na risk, if na aksidente, so bago japon sa company. So risk of hazardous manual handling tasks. So if not carried out ergonomically, manual handling activities can lead to serious physical injuries. So mo na to kung giingon gani hano nga if dili gani ergonomically manual activities ang usa ka material, so naagay posibilidad nga ma-injury yun ta. So musculoskeletal disorders are the most common injury caused by non-ergonomic manual handling practices.
The bit between the demands of work, tasks, and capabilities of workers. So there are two types ergonomics improvement. So one is engineering improvements. So engineering improvements muna siya ang mga these includes rearranging, modifying, redesigning, providing or replacing tools, equipment, workstations, packaging, parts, processes, products, or materials. So muna siya ang mga engineering improvement. So dapat kabaw ka unsay mga ma-improve sa imo as a business. Muna siyang engineering improvement. So engineering improvements, so mauna siya ang mga maghimugay ka og mga business. So dapat kana as a safety product unsaon nimo pag package or pag-process sa imuhang as a business. So next is about administrative improvement. So administrative improvement, mao na siya ang observe how different workers perform the same task to get ideas for improving work practices or organizing the work. So mao na siya ang administrative improvement, mao na siya ang mga unsaon pag different to work or perform the saan pag-practice sa imong so for example mao na siya ang streamline communication. So streamline communication kay mao na siya mga create a clear hierarchy of communication channels, mga setting guidelines for when to use email kanang mga information nga importante and instant messaging and meetings kanang mga kuan mo. And then so mao na siya ang mga improvements.
So next is why improve your workplace. So improving your workplace no kay makahatag dako siyang benefits. It makes employees comfortable, it makes employees safety, it makes employees productivity. So sa nakastate diri no, to avoid these problems, your organization can directly benefit from improving the fit between the demands of work tasks and the capabilities of your worker. Remember that workers' abilities to perform work tasks may vary because of differences. First difference nilang every worker good kay na gina sila ability nga kanang difference ability to perform the task. First na nila kay by age. So kung in age, sa age no, makakuan mo sa makaingon mo sa nila dira nga kini siya kanang mas magwang pag-edad niya, mas magwang pag-edad sa ka employee, akin siyang nga employee gungguang pa na kaysa niya. So dako na siya experience or dako na siya nahibawan sa kana nga task. So more knowledge, mas knowledgeable na gina siya nya. Dili sad ta ingon tanan nga mas maguwang pa niya is kahibaw pud, more knowledgeable pud kay nagdepende ra man pud sa experience. Second is physical condition. So dapat physical, mag-base po na ang difference abilities to perform, mag-base po na sa physical condition sa physical conditions sa ka-employee. Kay example, like dili man sa kanang discriminate no, example kanang mga daot kanang wagi dili gid kay sila muscles or kanang daot gid sa imong pagtanaw niya, di pagid sila hapit ka daog. So mag-base yun na sa physical condition nimo. So second is strength. Ang kusog sa katao di man gid parehas. So nagdepende ra sa iyang physical appearance or physical condition. So gender, stature, and other factors. In short, changing your workplace by improving the fit can benefit your workplace. So next, in short, no, changing your workplace by improving the fit can benefit your workplace by first, reduce or preventing injuries, reduce stress. Ma-reduce din na ang rest kung ang imong workplace naka-ergonomic design. Okay, as we all know mong gud nga ang ergonomic design is kanang nakahatag ni og kanang less stress sa mga tao, less stress sa employees. Kay tungod dili na kayo ingon manual, more on manual sila, more on kanang manual handling, dili na kayo sila ingon ana tungod kay nanay daghan mga machines, nanay daghan mga gamit nila nga mas nakapadali sa ilang trabaho. Preventing injuries, ma-prevent injuries din diri kay tungod sa akong gingon nga dili na sila more on manual, unlike sa more on manual manggod kay more on manual manggid ang pagbuhat or pag-alsa nila kay dako manggid kay possibility nga rest kay siya, physical rest kay siya. Kay the more time nga nag-alsa ka, the more time nga kung pila to ka oras nimo inalsa, more pod nga mo heavy, more pod siya nga mubugat. So that's why nga naka-reduce siya or naka-prevent siya sa injuries. Kay will improve naman into ergonomic system ang usa ka workplace. Will improve naman into ergonomic designs ang usa ka workplace. So second is reducing workers' efforts by decreasing forces in lifting, handling, pushing and pulling materials. So sa akong gingon ganyan ang workstation or workplace nga gi-improve na into ergonomic design is nagid na ang ma-decrease na gid sila, may iba na gid ang ilang pag alsa-alsag bugat, may iba na ang ilang pag push pagpangalsag bugat, paglihok og bugat ug paghatag mas kanang physical, may iba na gid ang ilang efforts ana tungod kay na naman toy mga machine nga mo process, na naman toy mga machine nga mo alsa ang mga butanga nga mugat tungod kay naa naman to sila. So third is increasing productivity, product and service quality and worker morale. So as we know if ang employee or ang workstation or workplace nga improve into ergonomic design, nakabutang naman nga employees comfortable. First, if comfortable ka, mahimo kang productivity ka sa usa ka buhat nimo, sa usa sa imong gibuhat, ma-productivity ka tungod kay comfortable ka. Second is tungod kay safety ka, feel nimo nga safety, so naka-focus jud ka sa imong pagbuhat tungod kay safety ka, focus jud, walay nakababag nimo, walay nakahatag nimo kalisod tungod kay focus naman, tungod kay wala may mga samok or sabal sa imong pagtrabaho. Sunod kay ang product and services quality, makahimo pud na sila og good quality sa usa ka product, makaserve na sila og nindot sa makaserve na sila nindot tungod kay kanang seat by seat na lagi, tungod kay naka-ergonomic design na lagi. So mao na siya ang ikatulo. So manual material handling task may expose workers to physical risk factors. So klaro na mo gid nga ang manual material handling ang pagmanumano lang nga pagpangalsa, pagmanumano lang pag alsag bugat, i-transfer nimo sa lain place or sa lain nga station, manumano lang, makareduce din na siya og physical risk factor. Kay sa akong ingon ganiha nga the more time nga nag-alsa ka, the more time pod nga mobugat siya. So mao to ang kana. If these tasks are performed repeatedly or over long period of time, they can lead to fatigue and injury. So maka-lead na siya sa fatigue sa imong lawas, maluya imong lawas tungod kay maluya imong lawas tungod kay sa imong pag-alsa bugat, sa imong pag-alsa in a long period of time, nabugatan naman ka. And also may nasa dakong posibilidad nga ma-injury ka. So advice or sa ako lang ikasulti nga mas maayo gyud nga ang usa ka workplace kay i-improve into ergonomic system design. So kay tungod ana mas matpadali na to atong trabaho, productivity ta, and also safety ta sa pagpangalsa, safety pud ta sa pagbuhat sa tong task. And so mao na ako, so we proceed to the next.
So we need to consider the following improvements. So first, alternate heavy tasks with light tasks. Mix hard tasks with easier ones. Avoid doing difficult tasks one after another. Instead, balance your work by alternating between heavy or demanding tasks and lighter or simpler ones. This helps reduce fatigue and keeps your body from getting overworked. So second, adjust your work schedule, work pace, or work practices. Adjust your work schedule, speed, or method. Change how or when you work to match your energy levels. For example, plan heavy tasks 4 times when you feel most energetic. Slow down your pace when needed, or use tools and techniques to make tasks easier. So third, provide recovery time, short rest breaks. Take short breaks to recover. Give yourself to rest even for a few minutes. Short breaks allow your body to recover, reduce stress, and help you stay productive throughout the day. So fourth, modify work practices that workers perform work within their power zone, above the knees, below the shoulder, and close to the body. So, work in a comfortable position. When lifting or doing tasks, keep your arms and hands in a position that feels natural and doesn't strain your body. This means not reaching too high or bending too low. Keep items close to your body when carrying them. This reduces the chance of injuries, makes your work feel easier. So last, rotate workers throughout jobs that use different muscles, body parts, or postures. So rotate tasks to use different muscles. Do not do the same type of work for too long. Instead, switch between tasks that use different parts of your body. For example, if one task uses your arms, alternate it with a task that uses your legs or requires standing. This prevents muscle strains and helps you stay balanced. So, these changes help makes work safer, healthier, and more efficient for everyone.
Training alone is not an ergonomic improvement. Instead, it should be used together with any workplace changes made. Workers need training and hands-on practice with new tools, equipment, or work practice to make sure they have the skill necessary to work. Safety training is most effective when interactive and fully involves workers. So most important sa kana training no is kanang unsaong pag hands-on with tools and equipment, unsaong paggamit, and then manguta na ka sila sa nag-train kung unsaong ni paggamit, and then makamao ka.
So below are some suggestions for training based on adult learning principles. So ang una is provide hands-on practice with new tools. Equipment or procedures are introduced to the workforce. So, before mo hikap ato siyang studyhan. So, para makaibaw ta is because ang una is dapat makaibaw ka sa mga gamit nga naa sa workplace para dali na is konsya ka ng dali pod nimo siya may baon kung say gamit ana. Ayan. So ikaduha is use several types of visual aids. So of actual task in your workplace. So sama ng kuan like nakita na nato sa ato ang workplace na kanang mga visual aids sa kanang mga kanang gamiton nga na dito pag yun sa concept kung saan paggamitan na. So naroon na dito sa like example kanang mga pictures, charts, and videos. So sunod is hold small group discussion and problem solving session. So una ka mosulod na is una ka mo kama pa na nga mga tools is muhol sa mga problem nga mo sulod-sulod ka sa mga session nga related po sa imuhang kanang gisudlan sa workplace sa imong ban. So next and last is give workers sample opportunities for question. So ang last is imo na siyang kanang tagaan ng mga workers o kanang like guide imo sa tagaan ng sample para ilang sundunan. and